everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable for my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. Hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a lovely day. It's got very warm, hasn't it? Very muggy, hot, struggling to sleep at night and trying to cool the house down. Today's video I'm going to be cash stuffing for week 2 of my budget, but the first week of June. Can you Adam and Eve it? These last couple of months have really flown by for me. So yes, exciting times. Summer is pretty much here, it feels like. But yeah, we've got a decent amount to cash stuff this week. Should have £320 in here. So let's count it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 305 and 10, which is all present and correct. Let's do a little cheeky thumbnail. Lovely job. So yeah, good amount to be stuffing. And yeah, we finished a challenge in my check-in for last week. We finished the Mallow challenge for one of the events we've got coming up later on this month, which is great. We've also moved the days out fund to a tin. So all the money that was in envelopes is now in here, which is exciting. So yeah, let's just crack on with it. So starting as we always do, petrol money. We budget £35 a week. Spending money, we budget £15 a week, and then we will do a couple of challenges with this money. So also in the check-in, we did start a new challenge from the Rocking Witch with some leftover money that we had. So we've got Mix the Paints, which we'll start with again today. So this one is a dice challenge, and we broke Maggie. Whoops, dropped her and her hands come off. So poor Maggie. Yeah. So you get this awesome dice that Eva made with this challenge from the Rocking Witch. So you roll the dice to see which colour you make, and then save like the totals, or you could just add one colour plus one colour, like if you just wanted to roll between the 3 colours here. But we're going to do it the way it is in the instructions. So 1 add 3 add 1 is 5. Same for these ones down here. So let's roll. So we've got red and blue, which is purple. Awesome. So that's £5. So pop that into the envelope and grab a purple. What should we do? Should we do purple sprinkles? I'll class all of the sprinkles as 1, I think. There we go. Lovely. For our ice cream. So yeah, you can get her challenges off of therockingwitch.com. Do go and take a look. I just took the money out of there, didn't I? What a nugget. Right, let me take it out, put that back. I know this swapping the setup was going to throw me, like, honestly. It's going to take me some time to get used to it. And let's get started on the summer challenge. This is from the Queen Bee Makes, gifted to me by Abby at Little Moon Budgets. So what should we do? What have we got to do this week? I think we'll just put £10 in, because I do have a couple of days of driving ahead of me, so I think I'll need majority of the £30 there. So shall we do the watermelon? Watermelon. Why am I struggling to think what colour a watermelon is? They're like a pinky red in the middle and then green on the outside, aren't they? Yeah. Second guessing myself here. Okay, yeah, that does look like a watermelon. Awesome. Oh, made me thirsty looking at that. Don't know, watermelons, they do just like quench your thirst, don't they? So let's pop in the £10 here into summer. Fabulous. Yay, super happy with that. Awesome. So yeah, that is our savings done with our weekly money. So let's pop the cash away. So spending, that's £5 for this week. I think the only kind of social things I've got planned already have been paid for. I'm just thinking, afternoon tea on Sunday. So yeah, and £30 in petrol. Eating out still has 40 and beauty still has 105 for this month. So some of that will get spent this week actually. So I've got an appointment on Wednesday. Cool. Righto. Let's carry on. Moving over to sinking funds. So birthdays and gifts gets topped up as normal every week. So that is £10 we're popping into here. There is no longer £20 in the bank. The bank is empty, so that can go away. So we've got 20, 30, 40, and now £50 in there. And I do still need to get some bits and bobs, various bits and bobs going on this month. Nothing else in here is getting stuffed, no. It is not. Okay, so put that at the back there. Right, heading on over to the baby binder. So yeah, we've decided on the cot we want, so we're getting that ordered probably end of this weekend. I was going to order it yesterday, but because we're out Saturday and Sunday, we don't want it turning up without us being here. Right, so we need to put money into this one, don't we? Yeah, because we were scratched off and it was a 15 and we've just put the 5 in. So we need to add in 10 to make this correct. So that's £25 now in Old MacDonald. Big old numbers under this scratch off. So we'll just cross that there like that. And there we go. So we can pop that back in the front and then we'll roll to see which challenge we'll be doing next. We'll just start from here, shall we? Yeah. Right. Oh, well, let's give it a roll. 2, so that is 1 and 2, which is studio budget plant sale. I think there's a lot of high numbers left on here. Yes, there is. So I think maybe we'll do the 8. Get that crossed off. Some studio budgets. And we'll pop in the 10 because we don't put coins in. So that's got 35 in that challenge. Did you go to BBMU? If you did, what did you get? Let me know. And we'll just roll one more time. Oh, it's here. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rockabye baby. That's good because we only have £5 left to stuff in here this week. So that is one more rocking horse crossed off from Little Mean Budgets. So we're just one away from having the first page of that done, which is exciting. So let's pop in 5. We have in here 10, 20, 30, 45, 55. Super exciting. Love that. So this binder is building up really nicely now for our baby spends. But yeah, we are constantly kind of dipping in and out. That will be not £1,000 in the bank shortly. Not by next week at all anyway. Okie dokie. So what have we got next? Move over to the events and days out binder. We've got download. So we've popped a new challenge in here. We've got Pretty in Pink from Budgets with Faith. Each bow is worth £5 and we're putting in 20 today. So yeah, we're ticking off half of the challenge. But yeah, wanted to get another challenge in here because obviously still wanted to bump up a bit more of the pennies. And ooh, we do not have 150 in the bank anymore. I haven't changed up the placeholders. It's more like 80. Wait, how much was the hotel? 74. So, oh, so it'd be like 76 we've got in the bank then. Let's add in the 20 that we're putting in. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 75 and 80 plus 74 is 104, I think. Sorry, 76. 80 plus 76. 156. So yeah, I don't know which one to take out, probably the 100. Lovely. That is great. Cool. Lovely job. And let's go to Sweet Sprinkles. So this is for 9-inch nails. And we're putting in another 20. Getting really close to having this one done as well, which is good again because this is end of this month. Actually, the Mallow Mix one isn't until July, I don't think. So we've done that one actually really early compared to like this one and Download, which are in like the next 2-3 weeks. Cool. So let's pop in another 20. So we've got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 20, 35 and 40. Perfect. 140 squid. Lovely job. Yeah, that one's all done. Days out fund. So yeah, like I said, we're now going to put the money into the tin, which is exciting. So we'll roughly know what's going in here because we're obviously doing challenges, and I'll try and keep a rough kind of gauge on it for my count ups at the end of the month. But I already have added in extra, which isn't being tallied anywhere. So it'll be a bit of a surprise once we open it, whenever that might be. So we have the sausage roll challenge from Little Wing Budgets. We have the awesome dice that comes with it, with the burgers, sausages and onions on. So let's roll and see what we get. That is an onion. So let's do onion and another onion. And then we'll do the 2 sausages to round up, excuse me, to 10. Hiccups. Lovely job. And then we've just got 1 lonely burger left and this challenge is complete. And we'll need to start a new one, which is exciting. And then we've also got in here a £50 placeholder. It does say 20 on the back, just need to rub that off. Right, so let's pop in £10. Exciting. Just really wanted to do a tin challenge, like I've just not done one before, so I'm very excited. Easily please. Yeah, everything there is now empty, at the back anyway. Cool. So that just leaves us with the iris binders to stuff. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75. I have not stuffed something. What is it? I can't remember. Not pole. Not hell. Service charge, that was it. I made the change last second and then never wrote it down on my cheat sheet. So yeah, service charge, we're putting in £5. This amazing tracker is from Budget with Moo, who sadly no longer makes things on Etsy. But yeah, this needs to be completed hopefully before I go off on maternity leave. 10, 20, 30, 40, £55 in there. I need roughly 150, give or take. I might save maybe a smidge more than that, maybe 170, because you don't know what it's going to be. Like, they bill you literally right at the end of the year, right near Christmas, and then give you like 2 weeks to pay it. It's absolute jokes. Like, thank God for cash stuffing and the fact that, you know, my other half is budgeting like I am, not in cash, but he does it digitally. We both kind of, he uses, I think, his interest a lot of the time to top up the service charge thing, so it's not like you feel like you're losing the money that much, you know what I mean? So yeah, there we go. Okay, now we have enough for the iris binders. So right, what we're going to do, I think I'll do 65 and 100 and, what was it? 105. No, 60 and 110, I think makes more sense. Okay, so let's do 60, then into the 1K. So where are we? Should we do another 50 straight away? Or should we do a 40 and a 20 and get a row completed? Right, we'll definitely do a 40. I might put the rest into the mini savings to build up to a 50. But let's get that first 40 done. Is incredible. Awesome. And then yeah, we'll put 20 into the mini savings. So mini savings has 10, 25, 35 and 40, so yeah, really close to getting the next 50 done, although we could have just done it then, but I don't know, just the completest in me wanted that top row done. So yeah, but we'll probably get that done next week. Yay, exciting. I love these binders so much. I say it every time, I know, I'm a broken record, but they're just stunning. Okay, 2K. So you've got 110 to put away. Right, what should we do here? Should we do this top row like we did in the other one? So that's 20. Lovely job. Woohoo! Look at all these envelopes stuffed. Oh, so satisfying. If we do that 40. So where are you? The next 40 here. 20 and 40. Lovely job. And then what have we got left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 5 and 50. We'll pop, or should we do a 50? Or should we just put it in the mini savings to get close to 100? Oh, I want to do a 50. Let's do it. Or should I? Oh, I'm so bad. No, yes, we'll do a 50. Really indecisive, sorry guys. All right, where is the next 50? Like the mini challenges, the mini saver at the front is like so good for building up to the hundreds. But when you when you do have 100 to like stuff in, it feels like cheating. I want to build up that mini saver like a little bit, but also love crossing off all the envelopes and getting these filled up, like very satisfying. Look at that, how chunky it is now. Awesome. There we go. Maybe we could get the next row crossed off next time. Woohoo! And yeah, this both of these binders are all going towards like saving for bills and stuff for when I'm on maternity leave later on in the year. There we go. That's us cash stuff for the first week of June. I feel like it's got quite dark, so apologies if it's got, you know, the lighting's not great, but I am doing it Friday night. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you aren't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you fancy kind of watching and catching up on what I've been up to over the last couple of years I've been on YouTube, I do have some playlists that you can watch as well, so yeah, feel free to run those. But I will see you in my next video, which will potentially be cash stuffing for Christmas. Do my Christmas binder. Really want to get some of those new Rocking Witch Christmas challenges in. Start using those incredible dice she's made, which are where? I don't even think I've put them in here yet. They're still upstairs in the box. But yeah, they look incredible. I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.